How we doing, YouTube? Steve here. It is May the 4th. Just got done putting out some deer mineral. Sunday. It's Sunday, a little after 2 o'clock, I guess is what it is. And I'm, just put out some deer mineral and a little bit of corn. I would say that I didn't think they need the corn that much this time of year because everything's growing. And all the grass is really sweet to them, and the clover and everything. But they've been eating it like crazy. That one spot that I put up by my house, I put a 5-gallon bucket out there by that trail camera last night, and they ate every bit of it. And then that's my mineral right there. I know, well, that's the size bucket I put out there, that one right there. And they ate almost the whole thing. Now, granted, some of that was there's 3 coons that like to come and eat it. And then, but otherwise it was just deer. And they were out of mineral. That's the mineral I use. I've showed you guys that before, Lucky Buck. That's what I use. They seem to like it the best. Some people like blocks, but I can only speak for my own experience for the deer around here. Those blocks, they don't seem to get as much, to me. They don't seem to get as much off of it until it kind of melts down from the water, rain and whatnot. So I just put loose out there, and they seem to like it real well. And they'll do this with the other blocks too, but they'll actually dig in the ground if the minerals block is gone, where it's leached into the ground. They'll scratch down into the ground and eat that out of the dirt. I think that's probably mostly salt, probably is what they're looking for. This one, what is the... Oh, where's it at? Oh, here it is. Calcium, salt, iodine, selenium, ingredients: salt, calcium carbonate, sodium selenite, zinc oxide, manganese oxide, ferrous carbonate, iron oxide, copper oxide, cobalt carbonate, calcium, and natural and artificial flavors, and mineral oil. Some of the other ones I've seen have a little bit more, looks like they have a little bit more trace elements or trace minerals in them than this. There's a red bucket. I got this from Tractor Supply. There's a red bucket that's called, I can't remember what it's called, which looks like it's got a little bit more trace elements in it. But I put them both out, and they seem to like this better. This one smells like apples too. I like the smell of it. They seem to like it, and the deers are starting to get their nubbins on. The bucks are starting to get their little nubbins on. And then the does, they haven't had babies yet. But they will here the middle end of the month, probably. Another 3 weeks. I bet them does start having their babies. And so they'll need all the minerals they can get when they start nursing. And then I think the bucks are really, I think this is the first, I shouldn't say it's the first year. It's the first year in a couple of years, 3 years, 4 years maybe, that I was really diligent all winter long, putting mineral out all winter long and making sure they had mineral all winter. And so it'll be interesting to see how, if there's really any difference, if I notice any difference. We had some nice bucks running around last year. We had a really nice buck that lived through winter, or lived through hunting season and lived through winter. If I can figure out how to transfer these pictures from my GoPro onto this, I'll do it. I'll start. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it yet. But and he's, I think it's the one I'm seeing that's already got nubbins about that big already. But he looks pitiful. He's skinny and and his hair's all fluffy. You know, they're getting rid of that winter coat and getting their summer coat. So, oh, he looks like a train wreck. And I'm almost sure that's him because his face is really, really gray down around his nose. Where a deer is usually a little gray, he is a lot gray. This deer is. I'm almost sure that's him. He was a 10 last year. And then we had another one. I'm sure he lived. He might be because there's two of them that are kind of hanging out together. He had like, he looked like, I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, I can't remember what it's called, Elliot was the deer. He got hit by a car at the beginning and he's running around the whole, it's a cartoon movie. He's running around the whole movie with his, like one busted off rack and one mangled. This is an Elliot deer because he had, on one side, he had broke off everything except the main beam. Just the main beam on this side. And then on the other side, he had like the main beam and a fork. He wasn't real big. He was probably a small 8 when he had it all. And but boy, he was he was that poor rascal. He was not backing down from whatever he was fighting. He was not going to back down, and he got his rack tore to pieces. So it'll be interesting to see how he is this year because he made it through winter too, or through hunting season and winter. Well, if they make it through hunting season, they make it through winter here because the deer back here where I live, they don't have to see a car if they don't want to. As for, like crossing roads, and they never cross a county road. They live their whole lives, and they do cross a gravel road, a county road, but it's gravel. But an asphalt road, they never cross an asphalt road their whole life. And then like the coons are fat like crazy, but it's cold out. This weekend was chilly here in northwest Indiana and rainy today. It wasn't rainy yesterday, but it's rainy today. I got all the sunflowers planted yesterday for the dove fields. I was going to try to do some video of that, but it was so windy. It was cold and it was windy. But like I said, today's the 4th, that was the 3rd, and they really should have been planted a week before that. But that didn't quite work out according to plan. And then I was going to try to be home last week. I said in the last video I was going to try to be home Tuesday. And the reason I was going to try to be home was to plant those sunflowers. But otherwise, yeah, 7:44 on the timer here. But we're going to get through this weekend, and then it's supposed to start warming up gradually. It's going to be in the 60s for the first part of the week and the 70s over the weekend. Friday, Thursday, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for sure. And this is up here in northwest Indiana, not down in Evansville. They'll be in the 80s all week probably down there because they're always warmer down there. But and then next week, Monday and Tuesday, I think it said on the Verizon was in the 80s. So this grass will really start. I'm in the pasture now. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah. So the pasture's not looking too bad. I got the horses off of it right now. That's where the new pond's going, right over there. And that's my other pasture. And when I do let them out, they're going to get to go back out this weekend. I'll shut them off of this and let this come on some more. Because this is only a year old. So we'll let the roots establish a little bit more. And I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? What's that? There's that big tree. Right there? No. Right there. Look how that deer rubbed that tree right there. Little rascals. Oh, they're brutal. They're brutal, I tell you. But anyway, we're at 9:15. God bless everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Got outside. You probably didn't get outside much today if you're in the Indiana area. Actually, through most of the I-states of the Corn Belt this weekend wasn't that good for weather. We had weather. I had a couple trees I needed to get cleaned up. I didn't do that. What did I do yesterday? Oh, I did those sunflowers yesterday. I had something else yesterday I had to do. I can't remember what it was, but went and got a beef. We got a beef. Me and my stepson got a beef, so I had to go get that. But anyway, God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Hope everybody has a great week and try to get out and enjoy Mother Nature. So God bless. We'll talk in soon.